Hi there, Jennifer with scrapsoflife.com here, and I am coming to you from Todd's car. Hi, Todd. Hi. And it is a Thursday evening, and we are on our way to Boston, Georgia. Yes, there is such a place, and we have driven through it a couple times. It's about 10 miles away from Thomasville. But tonight they're doing something, and this explains why I've got a witch's hat on, and it's not even October. Not that I need a reason. I mean, why not? But anyway, the reason why we're going out there tonight is that apparently there's this thing called Witch's Night, or Witch's Night Out, or something like that. And it's like, I guess it's their start to the Halloween season, because they said, wear your witch's hat, and, you know, for discounts at downtown shops and whatnot. And you know what? We thought this would be a good idea to kind of head out there, check it out, see what it was all about, and a good excuse to stop by some of the very cool sounding shops in downtown Boston. So we'll see what we see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is absolutely adorable. Oh. A bottle tree. Oh, you're gonna fix my hat here? Alright.
Now you're standing up.
Thank you. Oh, is that what those are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. Well, that's a good recycle there. Okay, well, that was fun. We strolled around downtown Boston, which I believe is all of, what, 2-3 blocks? Yeah. So, you know, the fact that it was the event tonight was from 6 to 8. We got there at 7, and we were done by 8. So, you know, all good. We found some very cute things, a couple of cute things from the house, and a jar of, it was the blueberry ketchup, right? No tomatoes in it, but anyway. And we picked those up at the mailman's daughter. And we found several other antiques that were really nice. And we'll probably come back to Boston when we're in the mood to shop for some pieces for the house when that time comes, or even window shop. Let's see, and then we stopped in there. There were 3 restaurants right there downtown. We kind of had our pick of 3. There was a pizza place, Pizza and Mead, apparently. There was a little cafe, and then there was a bakery eatery. We were intrigued by the signage out inside Ludi Bell's Bakery and Eatery, so we popped in there. They were very busy, which turned out to not be a good thing, at least from a customer standpoint, because we got in there just before 8. We found there were 2 seats at the bar. It actually has a bar. And we waited a little while, and then Todd noticed that there were some menus towards the other end of the bar, so he grabbed those. And right as we were starting to look at it, finally a waitress came up. And we tried to order lemonade, because they had, homemade lemonade on the menu. They were out. So, okay, we ordered tea and soda. And then she wanted the rest of our order, and we just started looking at the menu. So I was like, well, we just found the menus. And she's like, well, what can I get you to eat? I'm like, we're not sure yet. She goes, I'll come back. But she had a little bit of an attitude, to be honest. I want to say it's just because they were busy. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. And then about 15 minutes later, I had to go up to the counter and ask if I could get our drinks, because they still had not come, much less the food. And that's when she told me that these soups we had ordered, or we had both ordered the tomato bisque. No, they were out. So we subbed, I subbed the clam chowder. Todd decided to go with the chili. And it was another 30 minutes before we got our food. And even then, when the food came, his soup was wrong, and his onion rings didn't come out with a sandwich. And my salad was supposed to be a wedge salad, but it wasn't a wedge. But that actually turned out to be a good idea, because we didn't have silverware. So at least with it just being the pieces of romaine heart, I could pick them up and dunk them in the dressing and at least eat something after waiting for 45 minutes. I don't like the word hangry, but we were kind of getting close. I know I was getting a little cranky and my blood sugar was dropping, so that wasn't fun. But the food was good, no complaints there, and when things did slow down, the staff, was nice and friendly, and, I think I'd try them again, but maybe I'd try the other two places first if we really came back to Boston that often. Yeah, but it was fine. It was, an impromptu night out, and we did have a good time overall, and we finally got our food. It wasn't expensive or anything like that, so,
A lot of food.
And it was a decent amount of food, don't get me wrong. But yeah, so a little disappointing in that respect, that they weren't prepared for the volume. But hey, what can you do? So that was our night in Boston.